Hello Geminis, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will resonate in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Geminis this week? Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So there's kind of a social gathering or a reunion happening that's going to make you very happy. You're feeling good, you're looking good, you're feeling fine, I'm getting, but not fine as in fine, fine as in fine, like you're feeling fine, like that kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense. You're feeling fine. Four of Swords, like, I feel like you're going to be reuniting with people that haven't seen a healed version of you. They've seen a lesser version of you, or they've seen a version of you that wasn't your truest self, and so it's going to be very healing for you to kind of be yourself in a crowd that hasn't met this version of you before and they didn't really know you. So I don't know, it feels like you're reintroducing yourself to certain people. I'm getting, allow me to reintroduce myself. Five of Swords, Queen of Wands. There could be unnecessary worry about this beforehand, and then like in a build-up. It could be a long time coming. It could be like, say it's a wedding that you knew was coming for the past year or two, and you've been a little bit like, oh, I'm gonna see some people I don't like, or I'm gonna see some people I've not seen in a long time. It feels like there's a little bit of a build-up, and then once you go, whatever's happening this week, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, sweet, what was I worried about? Because Five of Swords is all about unnecessary conflict, and it's in the mind in this case. Unnecessary worry. Because also, if you're worried about how you're looking amazing. Queen of Wands, very attractive. So there's nothing to worry about on that front. Queen of Cups, Six of Cups. Again, returning from the past. Six of Cups, all about someone from the past coming back into your life. This could be an old friendship. I'm getting a lot of you have an old best friend returning, so that's nice. Queen of Cups is someone very intuitive, very loving, very caring, very kind, and I feel like this might be you. This could be the person returning. A lot of you, it's both of you. I don't know if you've noticed when you're around people, you seem to kind of mirror and you seem to pick up on everyone's energy, and so whoever this is coming back into your life, you're both going to be in this synced place of very much caring, nurturing, looking out for everyone but yourselves. And it could be very good for you to kind of be, I don't know why I'm getting thick as thieves. You're going to be thick as thieves, and also very much going to teach each other that you need to look out for yourselves just as much as you do everyone around you. You might see that reflected in them and they see it reflected in you. I don't know if you've been a little bit more looking so much for others that you forget about you, but you're going to be back on track soon. What else? You've also got the Two of Cups, so soulmate energy. Again, you guys have like a best friend or something. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic, but a lot of the time it can be because you've got that cup of love. You've got a cup of love between you and this person. With the Sun card, very happy energy. You have a lot of... I'm just noticing that teacup as well. Like there's a lot to catch up on. There's a lot of tea. Ace of Pentacles. Could also be an opportunity here for money, an opportunity here for business. Something that didn't get off the ground in the past is going to. There's a lot of passion, like a passion project or something that started but didn't quite go according to plan, or you didn't have the time to fully invest in. It's going to finally get off the ground. It's going to finally go in the direction you want, and quite fast too. Knight of Wands is quite speedy, and it's because of the passion you have for it. It's not something that you're doing because you're bored. It's something you're doing because you're drawn to it. You have a passion. It could be baking. Like, I'm just noticing that. It could be baking. It doesn't have to be though. Queen of Cups. Oh, why am I saying Queen of Cups? That's random. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune came out, but I randomly called it the Queen of Cups, and she was hidden. She was hidden beneath all the other cards. So, getting her back out. Something's changing with the Wheel of Fortune. This is good. This is very good, and I'm going to see what it is. This is very positive energy. It's like a winning energy. If you are in some type of lottery or some type of draw, you are going to win it. You're going to win something you've entered. Okay, so... there's some type of I'm getting a grand scheme. There's a grand scheme to get you back on track and get you flowing in the right direction again. You could have been fooled into thinking that the way to go about life was just to love and care for every single person. And you might have a lesson soon where you realise, oh, okay, actually, if I love and care for myself and set an example, then others are going to learn to do the same, because there's some type of lesson coming in about that. There's some type of teaching. You could see someone you look up to succeeding, and the way they're succeeding is they're pouring into themselves, and it's okay to be selfish. There's a lesson coming in where you're going to switch up your perspective, and you're going to switch up it just feels like whatever it is you invest your time in is going to be drastically changed in the opposite direction. And if that is looking out for others, you want to go, oh, okay, I've neglected myself, I'm going to look after myself. And I feel like I've repeated this 100 times in your reading, but that's for me to bring the Queen of Cups back up by accident. I don't think it was an accident. I feel like you're really going to benefit from being a little bit selfish this week. The Emperor coming out with the Two of Wands. Also, there is kind of someone watching you. The reason I say that is you've got Two of Wands. You notice this Alice is watching, but this is the Emperor. They're both. So the Emperor came out and I was like, what's he out for? Watching. Somebody's watching you, and they think they're the one in control. They think they're the one making the decisions, watching and waiting. And again, I feel like this is some type of bigger grand scheme. You've got a major arcana. You've got major things turning and changing in your life, and it feels bigger than what you are in control of. It feels more like this is happening in divine timing and is going to unfold as it should. If this is love, it's all happening in its own time, and you can't force it. Bottom of the deck, Hanged Man, it's all happening in its own time and you can't force it, is a very good explanation for the Hanged Man, because he's just hanging there. He's not in control of anything. He just is forced to wait. And he's wasting time and he's hoping things start moving again soon, but he can't force it. And I feel like you might feel like you're in a bit of limbo like this right now, but things are going to get moving. You just have to start enjoying where you're at. The Hanged Man is looking at life from a different perspective. It's also spiritual awakening. It's just kind of, I don't know, I'm getting stopping and smelling the roses. You could be stuck in a situation you don't like, but there's something where you can make it a situation that you like until it turns around. Just enjoy where you are, and if you can't enjoy where you are, make it that you can. Just make it. With the Emperor, you have a choice to do the best that you can in the situation you're in, and you can enjoy it in some way. There's some type of way to make it better for yourself, and you will. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thanks so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Talk Tarot Tuesdays.